Oh, 3.5 since you've been installed, and right now the set point is at 7.0. The highest peak you've reached in the last hour is 2.6. The highest peak in the past hour is 2.2. The highest peak you've reached is 3.5, and that's pretty much it. So mode 1 up here, demand limit. This is where you set the limit at, how much power you want to use at one time. Right now it's set at 7 kilowatts. This means you multiply what's in this window by 1,000, so your house can use 7,000 watts at one time, which is kind of high, but I put it there. I don't want anything to be controlling while we're here. You try and increase it. If you want to increase it and decrease it, nothing happens. It won't change. You got to push these both at the same time until it beeps. That unlocks the computer. Now you can change it up, down, 6.9, whatever, where you want to set it at. If you hold it in, it goes faster. So I'm going to leave it at 7 for now. And mode 2, current demand. The house right now is using 2.6. So the refrigerator, the mini split, I don't know, whatever base load is in there. Mode 3 is your last period average. In the last hour, the house used 2,200 watts. It's a 60-minute average. It just changes by the minute. Mode 4 only goes as high as the highest peak of the month has gone. So since this has been installed and running, you've reached 3,500 watts at once, or you used half of what it's set at. If you want to change this back to 0, you push these both at the same time, it goes back to 0. And then it'll reload with the next month's average. So you can check your bill to what this is set at. Mode 5 is circuit override. We don't change that. We don't use that. That's all 0. H6. And these are all overrides. And this mode 7 is your alarm control. You can change what kind of sound it makes. But the only time the alarm is going to go off is if whatever it's connected to is shut off and you're still using more than what the load controller is called for. You should never hear the alarm, because the way this thing works, you've only got 3 loads.
Does it sound inside or
No,
outside?
just outside.
So
Yeah.
you can't hear it anymore.
Right. By the time the alarm goes off, the water heater, clothes dryer, and the air conditioner should be shut off. So you have to have 7,000 watts of somewhere else running, maybe like a big air conditioner in the shop, a welder in the shop, something that's not controlled that would make this go over the peak demand, because it's all on the same meter. Now you can read your meter here. You can read your demand here. This goes through several modes, and it's supposed to. Oh, this one's not doing it. There it goes. It'll say KWH, KWH, KWH. There's like 3 KWH readings. See KWH, KW. Then this one will see KWH. One's on peak, one's off peak, one's combined peak. Only one says KW. This says KWH as well. Those are irrelevant to you at this point. This is KWH as well. There's another KWH. And the one that says KW, it'll be a number with a decimal point. That's your demand limit. KW. Right now you're at 2.0. So since the meter's been read last, the house has used 2,000 watts.
Is that a lot?
No, that's 2,100 watt bulbs. An air conditioner, when it runs, uses 8,000. The mini split we just put in uses 700. So it's tremendously more efficient than what's on the roof in any house in this valley. The mini splits are just, there's nothing like them. You don't need to get into this, but this is the setup mode. I'm going to go through this again. P101, that's a dryer, load of 6, enable 15, off for 6. P2 is the air conditioner. It's got a load of 8,000 watts, enable 15, off for 5. P3 is nothing, it's set at 15. P4 is a water heater, has a priority of 4, has a load of 5,000 watts, enable for 15, off for 6. And then PL, period length is 60 minutes, which matches the meter. Demand multiplier, DA, is 9.9, which is what it's supposed to be. This goes to 8. R1 goes to R. These are all for out-of-state stuff. Equals 1 is 16. So it's 1,600 hours. So it equals 2 is 50, so it should be 450 right now. Equals 3 is the year. Equals 4 is the month. Equals 5 is today's date. Equals 6 is the day of the week. So 1's Monday. This is Tuesday. Our rate is 07. So Now you're back to the user modes. Then it goes back to defaults back. You'll never see all those things I just programmed unless you hit all three at the same time. And that's your set of programming. And that's pretty much it. Doesn't need any maintenance. So you come out here in the fall, raise it from the summertime. You come up here, hit the buttons, and you're going to push these two again to unlock the computer. Lower this down to, I would lower it down probably to, you got a pool in the backyard? Mm-hmm. I would lower this down to probably 3. And leave it at 3 for the fall and winter till next summer, and raise it back up to whatever. 7 may even be high for this. As efficient as house is, 7 may even be high. We probably turn it down to 5 or 6 right now. In fact, we'll do that. We're going to turn it up to, we're going to set it at 5 kW. Because you're at 2 right now. I can set it even lower if you want. Because you only use 2,000 watts at this point. Set it at 4. I'll set it at 4. Right now using 2.6. So we're now it's the kW is set at 4,000 watts. That's the maximum this house can use right now. If you do the laundry before noon or after 7 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday, or all day Saturday and Sunday, this is only in effect Monday through Friday, noon till 7. It's the only time this thing is working. All other times it's you're off peak, and 7 holidays. So all day, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, any major holidays, there's no demand charge.
And that's what I usually try to do. Laundry and dryer.
Laundry, you want to just do anything you can before noon. It's easy to remember. Don't do anything between noon and 7, Monday through Friday. That's the best way to do it. All other times are off peak, and then the rest of the time, this thing will be your guardian. It'll keep your bill where you want it. Any questions?